Good morning everybody and welcome to today's video. It is currently 8 a.m. and we are headed all the way back to Tsukuba RC Arena. I've got some business to take care of on that side of Tokyo. Kind of lines up where I can go do my thing and then after we can go have a little bit of fun. So we are back at Tsukuba. My goal for today is going to be to challenge this Touge course here. I haven't driven on this tile yet, so we're gonna do some laps around there first. All right, so I've got my spare set of tires here that are more suited to the compound of this course. We're gonna change them out. Tires are on. Let's get the body on and let's go. So this was the first time I've ever really driven on the P-tile compound, and it took a while for me to get used to it. I'm still extremely novice when it comes to RC cars, let alone RC drifting. I managed to get the hang of driving uphill way quicker than I had anticipated. But when it came to controlling the car on the downhill, it was just failure after failure. So hard not to spin up there. Eventually, after a lot of repetition, I started to get the hang of things. With a mixture of controlling the speed and being a little bit more gentle on the controller inputs, I was able to go down the course without smacking too hard into the walls. Alright, so this is my first time driving on P-tile and the grip and everything is completely different. I'm trying to get a hang of so I can make it up the Touge course and around without, you know, spinning out or smashing into the walls. So far I've done a lot of spinning and smashing, but I'm gonna go try the actual drift course over there for a bit and try to get a feel for it. Alright, so I've moved back over to P-tile here in a nice open area to get a little bit more practice in, trying to get a hang of control and throttle and everything like that. I figured I may as well, instead of going circles around the cone, let's do circles around the camera. Alright, so we're just sitting down, having a drink, taking a little bit of a break. It's pretty hot in here today. But I did just get my RC driving license. It's got my stupid face on it, but with that, it also came with a ticket for a free day. So when we come back next time, which hopefully isn't so soon, because this is one hell of a drive from my house, we'll be able to get free entry. So it was at this point where I decided to get creative with the camera work. I brought out some gaffer tape and taped the camera to the top of the car. The first couple runs went really well for me. The time I spent practicing on the flat ground seemed to make a pretty significant difference. I feel like I had a lot more control when I was going around the course this time, and it felt more successful than it did before. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how much I've progressed in the last little while as an RC drift car driver. At this point, I've only been out to the track about 5 times. I feel like I'm starting to get a feel for how to control things and really making progress as a driver. It'll be very cool to look back at these early videos someday and reminisce on how things were when I first entered this hobby. So I was wondering why it's so humid and muggy today. And I checked the weather and it looks like we have a huge typhoon coming tomorrow. so I gotta go prepare. On my way back home, I'm gonna stop off at Summit HQ and do an oil change on my car that is pretty past due. We're heading out now. I just took a quick look through the pro shop here, and I've come to realize that I don't even understand what I want enough yet to buy upgrades. So I'm gonna do some more research and maybe I'll figure something out. Something like a brushless motor or a new controller. I don't even know what I need yet, so. All right, we're on the way to Summit HQ right now to do a little bit of work on my car. I gotta do an oil change. That's pretty overdue by now. We do have a ticket for another free day here that came with the membership we got. I'm gonna get a little bit more practice driving on different surfaces, and then we'll come back and we'll re-challenge the Touge course. Alright, so we've arrived at Summit HQ. Daiki is gonna help me make sure I don't, drop a car on my head. Alright, great success. We managed to change the oil and didn't make too huge of a mess, and I didn't drop a car on my head. So that's a win. I don't really know if we have anything else to do today, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that.